Oh, you can talk down if you want.
Are we good
Oh,
now? Okay.
yeah.
Hello everybody. This is going to be the match for Chile versus Peru. I am Mockingjay, and I'm going to be joined by Shiro, with the
I
streamer being I Totally Get That. So Shiro, what are you looking forward to in this match? Just to start off.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the first Latam match I'm not actually biased towards any team, just because they're both Latam, so yeah,
Yes.
that's
No.
cool.
I
But
am Oh yeah, I was just gonna say I am very excited for this match because both teams have performed more than what they appear to have during the qualifiers.
kind of, I think Peru is kind of was kind of expected to get this far, but definitely Chile feel like they surprised everyone with their consistency. They've been pulling out scores that people were not expecting from them. They've just been performing very, very strongly against literally everyone.
I agree 100% with that. Uh, if we just look, I mean, they've had some stellar performances against a lot of our top teams. Same goes for Peru, which is shocking to me that this is an actual semifinals match in the losers bracket.
I feel like Peru is one of those rosters that some people were not aware of some of the players, but they definitely had. For those who are aware of the players, they were definitely one of the favorite teams to even get top 3,
Oh,
maybe even win the tournament. At least for me, I know Aki also thought Peru has been one of the actual favorites of the tournament. And
yeah.
as the start gets progressively harder, they're just getting more and more strong. So yeah,
So you think that this is a team that gets better as the SR gets higher?
definitely, yeah.
That'll
I
be
mean, there's
fun to
people
see.
like Rap, Daldor, Shiro, Meihuam who can just not Meihuam, I mean Renzo, maybe even Canon, I'm not sure that they're, but they are players that can definitely get a lot of the players in this rank range as soon as the SR gets higher, just because they're very comfortable in higher SR.
Okay. No, I've been looking at most of the matches with these teams aren't on when I am awake, which is a very big shame, but I know whenever I wake up I go to the match results and I'm constantly surprised, mainly because of bias from last year, just not being able to see these teams perform well. But now it's just they're always winning. Like you just saw before when we pulled up the bracket, Chile just won, I think it was like 6-1. And then Peru went in just absolutely, in a very close game, beat out Vietnam.
Yep. Also, fun fact: I believe this warm up was used in Colombia's match against. I don't remember who. I think it was used in a scrim against Nicaragua in 6-1.
Okay.
Because I know this. I have this map downloaded, and I know it was from a 6-0 match. So yeah,
Yeah. It must have been a warm up because there's no way that something like this would be put into a map pool. So I'm gonna take your word that it's a warm up.
yeah. I mean, even if it was, it would not have been a pool for 6-1.
Oh, of course.
Especially because we only played up to round of 16. So yeah.
That's right. So, being that you know these teams and their players a little bit better than I do, just remind me, who should we look out for in this match? Who are the star players for each team?
I feel like Peru is just a very well-rounded roster, especially players like Shironai, Renzo. Actually, Renzo not hasn't been performing as well as I would have expected him, but he definitely has that potential. And then there is, I'd say, when it comes to Hard Rocks and Hiddens, there's Medijuan, and then when it comes to literally everything, Rap has been a very strong player for Peru. So yeah,
Okay.
on the side of Chile we have Tanuki, who's an absolute Ack monster. and then Isita being the most consistent player I've ever seen play in a tournament.
That will be absolutely fun to watch. Because you just said Act Monster. I look at Tanueki and he's at a 99-1 FC. The closest on the board to him is a 96.
Yeah, no, this guy is incredible when it comes to accuracy. He got like a 280 PP play in warm-ups yesterday.
Oh my
Just because his hack was so good on this one stream map. So yeah.
So that is warm-up number 1 out of the way. And let's see. The winner of this match, correct me if I'm wrong, plays up against China?
I believe that's correct, yes. And
That
then
will be
whoever
a-
wins that is against the winner between... Oh god, that's an interesting bracket, to say the least.
This is such an interesting bracket. I am so looking forward to the matches for this finals pool that gets released I believe right after this match. So right after this match, if you want to hang tight, we will be showing off the finals pool.
Correct.
No, that'll be very, very fun. We still have, I believe, one more match, which would be Ukraine versus the UK to see.
I believe that's played tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, that is played tomorrow. And then that will determine who actually finishes off our semifinals bracket.
They will, whoever wins that will also be playing against Germany next week.
That will
Which is
be a
gonna be an
very
exciting warm-up
interesting
regardless.
match.
That's gonna be an exciting match regardless of who wins.
Oh, 100%. Okay. We see one of our moderators, Abby, is walking to school, put points on. Gosh, they put points on Peru. Hoping for that Shironai carry. But as we get into the final warm-up, we got a UC song, Future Cider. Doesn't the singer also have a song called Future Candy?
Yeah, although UC is more of, I believe the voices are done by different artists
Okay.
in all of their songs. I'm pretty sure UC is just the instrumental part.
Okay. I was wondering, I'm just like, it's a lot of Future. I wonder if there's like some sort of a almost like an album where all the songs are like Future blank.
Not sure. I think those are just the ones that get mapped more often, so for some reason.
That's very true. The songs are very upbeat, ready for, techie type of mapping.
Yeah, I have a lot of UC songs that I really like that are not mapped, unfortunately.
It's a
One
shame.
of the few EDM, I guess, agrupations I actually really like. The other two being Lapix and Psyche.
Okay. Yeah, no. I'm looking at all of these players and I'm trying to figure out, do you think that these teams are like looking at some of the scores that these players are setting to try to see, do we ban like the Nomad 4 if they're crushing us? Or do you think they're just playing a warm-up to warm-up?
I don't think they're playing it to warm up, but I don't think they're looking too closely at the scores
Okay.
either. I think they're just playing it for fun. 'Cause, yeah.
That is fair. 'Cause-
As far as I know, at the very least, Shiro was in a match against me like 10 minutes ago.
oh, so Shiro is very warm now.
Yeah. That could potentially play against him if the match goes on for too long, but everyone plays also different amounts of times. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's people that just don't get tired for some reason.
Those people are crazy. I know if I had to play 2 matches in a row, I am banning any speed map, any consistency map. You will not catch me in my life picking that Nomad 2.
My tapping actually gets better the more tired I am, but my aim just gets lazier and lazier. By the end of my sessions, I cannot hit 4-star jumps.
And that is, I am the exact opposite. My aim goes up when I am very tired, but my tapping just goes down the drain.
I guess it kind of depends on what you usually play on your session, because I'm more of an aim player.
Yeah.
So I'm just spamming reading and aim maps until I eventually get tired, and my reading is still there somehow, but yeah, my aim is just absolutely dead.
Yeah, no. I love really gimmicky type maps where the rhythm's always changing, lots of overlaps, heavy reading, so snappy stuff. But no,
I love reading, but I don't really like playing like rhythm maps usually, so
that's a
I'm stuck to, like,
consensus.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people actually enjoy rhythm maps a lot more than reading.
They've gotten a lot more popular lately.
Yeah.
But that is the last warm-up. So now we will be getting into the roles to determine pick and ban order. Shiranai with a massive roll. Did they roll that well against you last match?
Not exactly, but I rolled a 4, so
Okay.
they didn't really need it.
Yeah, Shiranai with that 98. Remind me, is it Tanueki who is the captain for Chile?
I'm pretty sure it's Ulki.
Ulki, okay.
I think Tanuki might be filling in though.
Okay.
Oh, he is the captain
It
now,
is
man.
Tanueki. Okay. Well, 21. An unfortunate roll, but let's see what map Chile protects.
I will like they've protected normal in every single match, I believe.
Okay.
So I would expect normal 2, although Peru is quite strong on tapping as well, so they might change to their strategy this time. We'll see, I guess.
I would be very interested to see, because you can tell so much about a team on their protects and their bans. You don't even have to know if a team is really good at a certain type of map. If they protect a hidden 2 and then they ban the Hard Rock 1, you know they're not probably the best at Hard Rocks. Because we do get that no mod 2 protect, just like how you had said that a couple seconds ago.
Yeah. I mean, they're mostly ranking on the fact that everyone in their roster can play normal 2, and then Tanuki is almost a guaranteed 99% FC. Because this guy is a monster.
Oh yeah. Trying to win through accuracy is always a very fun time. And we got a hidden 2 protect from Shiranai. That's going to be spit in my face as we get into the bans now.
Yep. I don't think I've seen this map being played too much this round, but granted I haven't followed this round as much as I did previous rounds. Peru has gone with the hidden to protect against many teams. Now, I'm not sure if they protected it against Vietnam, but I know they protected it in all of their winner brackets matches, and I think almost every single group stage match except for one.
That is also very interesting, as we get the Hard Rock 3 and Hidden 3 bans from Chile and Peru. really not looking forward to any of those sort of ulti, sort of a flow aim, hard rock and hidden maps, which I can kind of understand.
Hard rock is a little bit more on the stream side rather than anything. It's more of a stream mod.
I would agree so with that. As we get into the hard rock 1 pick for from the side of Peru.
Her BPM aim, I never know what to expect of this kind of pick, I'm not gonna lie. I do think this should be favored towards Peru, just because Chile's worst skill set tends to be hard rock, as far as I've seen. They do have their hard rock specialty is Mactredon coming in, and Ulki has been playing hard rock, I think, the whole tournament as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always baffles me to see, you know, really good 6 digits and stuff play these types of maps, because I am not a hard rock player in any capacity. So I always respect people like this.
I am actually disabled at hard rock as well. Yeah, I just cannot with the AR.
High AR scares me, but
yeah.
As the teams fill in for the side of Chile, we have Tanueki, Santiago, Istia, and Ulki. For the side of Peru, we have Renzo, Shiranai, Daldor, and Hazard. Are there any surprises coming into this one, or is this pretty much what you would expect for both teams?
I'm kind of surprised not to see Mactredon coming in, although I haven't seen much of Santiago, so maybe he's more of a hard rock player and he just hasn't been here in previous matches. As for the side of Peru, Hazard and Renzo coming in is definitely expected. Same for Shiro. And their 4th player tends to change quite a bit, so I'm not surprised to see Daldor coming in either.
It's one of those things where it's like, whoever has the best score on the sheet can come in, even if you're not the best hard rock player.
I feel like it's more of they have like 5 very capable hard rock players, so it just depends on who's more comfortable on that specific map.
Okay, as we hop into the map, let's see, do we get the skip? No, we don't. Based.
I prefer the skip in this map, is pretty short.
It is a very short skip, yeah. We hop in. Renzo does find the first break, but it is literally the first 20 seconds of the map, so it will not be very important in the long run. Shiranai, Ulki. It is a... Yeah,
it isn't that long, it's more like 3 minutes, so medium size, I guess.
It is a 3 minute, yeah. Everybody from the side of Peru, except for Daldor, has found a miss. The only misses coming from the side of Chile are Santiago and Ulki, who are building up that combo again.
The act difference is gonna give Peru the lead for now, but Daldor breaks, which is gonna send the score over to Chile now.
Yes, we have both FCs on the side of Chile still. Santiago finds a miss. Istia, who was one of the FCs, does find the miss. And now it's just an act battle.
There are better supporting combos on the side of Peru, with Renzo, Shiranai, and Hazard all having recovered very nicely from those breaks earlier.
And remember, Renzo broke 50 combo into the map, so you can almost count his score to be an FC at this point. The only difference is going to be a little bit of accuracy, as we do find Santiago a break right at the very middle of the map.
Shiranai and Tanueki very impressive accuracies at 97%.
It is very impressive. Istia finds another break. Renzo finds a break. That's a massive combo off the side of Peru. If you can find a break on Hazard or Shiranai as well, that can swing back into the side, because we do have Ulki with a massive combo. And right as I say that, I am sorry, Chile. He does find the break along with Renzo. Shiranai finds the break. Daldor as well. Tanueki finds the break.
Hazard, the only combo left on the board for the side of Peru.
From the side of Peru and the entire field, nobody else has over a 300 combo. Getting into the final third of the map. I think this is basically done and dusted. You find a break on Daldor and Tanueki. And Hazard has that 700 combo. Santiago with another break. Coming into this map, Shiro, you said that everybody on the side of Peru is Hard Rock competent, and that shines perfectly with how everybody has played. Shironai does find another break right at the end, but with the 800 combo from the side of Hazard, this match is over. Or at least this map.
Just crushing this map with 700k score. That's a very impressive score from Hazard, only breaking once towards the beginning.
The other closest combo and score is going to be from Tanueki with almost the 700k. But he
Really
just
impressive
couldn't
act
hold
from
through.
him as well.
Oh,
Almost
yes.
97%.
That is Peru's pick going to the side of Peru, and now we await to see what Chile picks. I'm trying to think. There's no way that they ever pick the Protect until the second phase. I would be shocked to see them pick that Nomad 2 before the second bans. But what maps can they pick?
I'd say I'm honestly not too sure what Chile might want to go for here. Because their main carry is a hidden player, but I'm not sure if their roster is quite the hidden roster. They're gonna go for Nomad 4, the tech pick, and yeah.
Yes, we love GZAG maps, as are Nomad 4s. For people who haven't watched this one, this map is determined solely by the slider aim that you have to follow. It is a very loosely, it's sort of a loose and wild map. You can't really predict where the sliders are going to be heading.
Yeah, this map is not very set readable. This is very much a slider tech map. So yeah, I will assume most of these players, especially the players that are more active in tournament scene, are not side reading. I will assume not a single player here is side reading actually. So that's nice, at least. But we'll see, because a slider tech is still a skill set that you really need to be confident on to be able to get a consistent score on. Otherwise, your score varies heavily between runs.
This map, if you've played in almost any tournaments and stuff, this is a staple to the Nomad 4 at this 6-digit range. So you can 100% think that, Shiro and I will have this map. Tanueki will have had this map. But, being able to... Oh,
I'm pretty
go
sure
ahead.
Renzo actually played in the first tournament this was ever pulled in, which I believe was EDC, Clark's tournament, and I'm pretty sure Renzo played in that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Medi Huam coming in. So that will be the only change that is coming out from Peru. Nobody changed from the side of Chile. Let's see if Chile can actually win this point.
Yeah. For Medihuam, he's basically a gimmick player for Peru. He's very well versed in every single kind of gimmick. He can play HC2, Hard Rock 2. He can play Nomad 4. He can play pretty much anything that requires any kind of unconventional skill set. So yeah, not surprising to see him coming in.
If anything, this is an unconventional map. So if you saying that he is more of a gimmick player, that makes him right at home at this type of map as we start hopping into the Nomad 4. So we wait for the Bancho to load. Getting in.
Also, I forgot to mention, but this map is only 8.7, which can get pretty tricky to hack, especially with the AR9.
Oh yeah. Trying to act some of these sliders are going to be killer. So we find the first break from the side of Istia. It is a slider break. which will be very common throughout this. Shunai and Renzo finding breaks on the very tightly circle slider. Renzo finding a break on the long one. It's very hard to commentate this while saying what they've broken on, because there is almost no circles that you can really break on this. It is all just going to be sliders. Daldor finds a break on a slider.
Yeah, it's more or less whether or not you can actually hit the slider ticks a lot of the time in this map. And well, Tanuki and Ulki definitely showing up for Chile and being able to hit every single slider tick so far. Medihuam still on the FC for Peru. But that's not gonna be enough if we don't see a break from either of those players.
We're
Shirona and
halfway
Renzo have
through the
recovered
map.
their combo. Never mind, Shirona breaks on absolute air.
Oh man, but like, look at some of the act from these players. Right at that break section, Tanweki and Ulki had 97s. Right now they're both sitting at 96. The other FC on the board, Medihan, does have a 95 recovering. But we do find that break from Ulki. Now it's just a battle between Tanweki and Medihuam for that break from Shironai. He needs to start holding on. Renzo does find a really good supporting combo though, so that score is going to start fluctuating.
Especially with Daldor matching Gizera's combo on the side of on both sides.
Renzo does find that break though, so that combo does go into the gutter. Shironai finds another break. Daldor and Medihuan versus Tanweki and Istia. And then we find that break from Medihuan and Daldor. That is all the combos from the side of Peru down. Now it's just Tanweki and Istia. Shironai, Medihuan find more breaks. Daldor, Ulki, everybody's just breaking on this very end section. And that is the point. By 446,000 points goes to Chile. On the side
really good
of
performance from Tanuki, and they see that managing to hold on to that combo ever since that early break.
That was such an important hold from the side of Tanweki and Istia. Great combos, great scores from almost everybody on the side of Chile. Santiago had a little bit of trouble getting an 89% AC, but he did his part in matching some of the other scores like Shironai on the side of Peru. We get the Hard Rock 2 immediately chosen from the side of Peru. Great song though.
Ooh. I do enjoy this song. But yeah, this is the light tech precision hard rock map. We see a very similar roster from Peru as we saw on the Hard Rock 1.
Oh yeah. Hazard coming back in instead of Medihuam.
I'm actually kinda surprised to see Mayhem be out for this map. He's played pretty much every Hard Rock 2 ever since the tournament started.
For the side of Chile, Ulki comes out in, is it McTridon?
I'd say McTridon, yeah.
McTridon, okay.
We
get the GLHF in the chat.
As I mentioned earlier in Hard Rock 1, McTridon has kind of been the Hard Rock specialist for Chile, with their fourth player usually being kind of a gamble, just whoever has the better score, as you said earlier. So yeah.
We hop into this. We get the CS 6.5, so circles are going to be on the smaller side. That is the standard for Hard Rock 2s. And the first break is going to come from Chile on the side of McTridon, followed by Daldor. So right now it is just an AC battle. Daldor finds a break, but Santiago also finds a break. Now it's 3 full combos to 2 full combos. As we get into more of the slider heavy portions, and lots of breaks on that stream, Tanueki, Santiago, and Daldor. It's just one combo being Istia versus Renzo, Shiro, and I was going to say Hazard, but he finds a break right there. So it's just Shiro and Renzo versus Istia. Istia found a break.
Yep, McTriton the only combo left for Peru. Renzo does break, but matched by McTriton, and now Shiro has the opportunity to run away with this lead.
This is such a good pick from the side of Peru. Everybody's able to hold really good combos. And it seems like Chile's just lacking on that side. We get into the final third section of the map. Renzo did find a break in that slow section. Santiago follows that. Unless Shiro Nai finds a break, unless almost the entire side of Peru finds a break, I don't see any way that Chile can actually come back into this match. Santiago finds another break.
Daldor does break, but as long as Shiro is holding, there is nothing Chile can really do.
That score is going higher and higher for the side of Peru.
No support and combos for Peru anymore, so if Shiro breaks, there is still a little bit of a chance for Chile, but it really
there
depends on
are
Shiro.
three high combos from the side of Chile. So all eyes on Shiro. Hazard and Santiago being slow slidered. So there's McTriton finding that break. Renzo Shiro Nai finds the break.
I don't know if there's gonna be enough time. Daldor is holding a little bit of a combo. Tanuki breaks. Is it the only combo left on the board along with Daldor?
And that is it. A great pick from the side of Peru, showing dominance on the small CS. Shiro with that 730k score. Very impressive. As we get into the picks for the side of Chile. No breakpoints yet, which is kind of up to par with what these teams are. They're very good at what they pick. So I am very excited to see what they go with now. Now they picked the Nomad 4. I'm wondering if they go with any of the hiddens. It is very interesting or scary though if you do pick the hiddens, because Peru was the team that protected that hidden too. So that means that they are no slouch on that hidden pick.
Yep, they also do have the opportunity of going for something more aim control heavy like normal 3, or going for tech yet again with Free Mode 1. They go for Free Mode 2 though, which is interesting to say the least.
The Free Mod 2 is the most close to a hidden 2, with that AR being AR 8. So I am very interested to see how mods go.
Yeah, this is a very interesting pick for Chile, because they just lost Hard Rock 2 and their opponent protected Hidden 2. This is not a pick you'd see in theory from Chile. This is more of a pick that Peru will pick for sure. But we'll see how it goes. Also, one interesting thing about this map is that this is a Chilean mapper's guess difficulty in a Peruvian's mapper map set.
That is that is quite the coincidence. But no, yeah. This is one of the picks I wouldn't have, if I was on the team Chile and I didn't see any of the scores, I wouldn't have picked this. Because what? Peru has protected the Hidden 2, which covers all the AR8, and then they just won the Hard Rock 2, which is high CS, and if you go Hard Rock on this map, it is CS 6.5. So this just feels like the perfect Peru map.
Yeah, I think we might have Miguelon and Medijuan coming in for Peru. They're token lawyer players.
Yeah. And then I would expect
So,
Shiranai
yeah.
to pick that Hard Rock.
I would expect either Shironai or Hazard, Renzo. All three of them are very strong Hard Rock players.
Now we're just waiting to see who comes in from the side of Chile. Do you expect anybody to be, Oh, there goes Renzo. Oh, maybe. There's McTreeton for the side of Chile. Renzo for Peru. Just like you said. Do you think that there will be any no mod? Anybody will pick no mod for this?
If anyone is going no mod, I know Izit is probably going no mod, since she's gone no mod in most free mods so far in this tournament.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the other players on either team are gonna go with. I could expect an easy though from Miguelon. I would expect
Okay.
the Hard Rock on the side of Peru to come from Renzo, and then hidden from either Shiro or probably from Shironai.
Okay. So for those who aren't really following along, we do have some interesting free mod pool rules. One player from each team must go hidden. One person from each team must go Hard Rock. One person on each team must go any mod that they want. And there can only be one no mod player. Which kind of makes it so you have to have two people who are good at one certain type of mod.
Yeah, this is interesting as we see Medijuan coming in. We could see a double easy. Like, theoretically it's possible. I seriously doubt it. I think Medijuan or Miguelon, at the very least one of them, probably both of them, will take HD. But yeah.
Will be an interesting match. It's already getting off to a really good start.
I'm not sure at all who's gonna play this with Hard Rock from the side of Peru anymore. Could definitely be anyone. It's gonna go with Peru is gonna go with the Overmod. Very heavy Overmod as well. Hidden Hard Rock from Hazard, Hard Rock from Shironai, hidden from Medijuan, and easy from Miguelon.
And then for the side of Chile, we have what we would expect. McTreeton on that Hard Rock, Ulki on the hidden, Tanweki also on the hidden, and then we have Istia going for that no mod. But we find two very early breaks from the side of Chile. This is a 2-minute long map, so those are very important. You gotta hold on to that. Tanueki's not looking good on the hidden. Looks like Chile is kind of struggling with those two mods. Ulki finding a break. And then we look at the side of Peru. The only breaks, right as I say that, are from Shiranai and Medijuan. McTreeton also finds the break. But we have Miguelon, 97. He just finds the break on that easy. The only FCs left are from the side of Istia and then Hazard. Hazard with that very heavy overmod. Hazard finds the break. Now it's just on the side of Istia. And Istia's the only reason right now that the score is on their side. The AK is also on their side, but...
Tanuki is holding a little bit of a score right now as well. Which definitely does help Izita a little bit. McTreeton breaks for the side of Chile, but Ulki, Tanuki, and Izita have stabilized.
This is a lot better for them than I would have expected. McTreeton does find the break, Ulki finds the break. So it's Istia and Tanueki versus the side of Shironai and Miguelon. Hazard is also bringing up that combo. There's that break from Shironai. I think this map could be considered basically over at this point with a 300k score difference. Istia is still on that FC. Tanweki with that great recovery. Miguelon with that just one break right in the middle section.
Yeah, very
That
unfortunate
is
score for Miguelon. Incredible performance though from Isita and Tanuki.
that is not what I would have expected from the side of Peru.
Miguel,
Chile made a great point.
after the easy multiplier, Miguel actually had the top score for Peru.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, that makes
Very
sense.
interesting. Yeah. I always forget that the score counter at the very bottom also accounts for easy. So I always expect, somebody to come in and say, "Oh, actually, it was a Peru point."
Nope.
So
Yeah.
Tanweki.
But yeah, I guess that definitely explains why Chile went for that 3-2 pick.
And then we
Despite-
start getting the bans again, but
Yeah. Peru banning the hidden one. As I was
And-
mentioning, I feel like Chile's core hidden roster tends to be better than Peru's. Peru just has a better gimmick roster than Chile.
okay.
So
No.
yeah.
This feels really common right now. The hidden one, Nomad one bans from the second phase. I think this has happened in like 2 other matches.
I'm pretty sure it did, yeah. It's been fairly popular for some reason.
Yeah, and that makes me really sad, as those are the only 2 maps from this pool that I pooled. So I'm excited to see them when they get picked, which I'm hoping is tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I only pulled one map this week, which was normal 2.
Yeah, and that is getting protected and picked a lot. I guess nobody really likes consistency aim, unfortunately.
I like aim, but I don't like consistency, like very bursty maps, which is kind of what I feel with normal 1. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I'm not a fan of this
understandable.
normal 1, for example.
It is a very heavy consistency map, but there's a lot of bursts, and then there's one tricky section where the jumps are in the middle. And then if you can kind of get through those, it's kind of a free map, but hacking it is a little bit difficult.
Yeah, especially since the OD got buffed a lot. It got buffed to like 8.7.
Yeah, no, it was an AR7 map originally, which is very, very low for this SR range. So
Yeah, no, it's quite high for the star rating. So
yeah, now it's a little bit too high for my liking as well. But we do see Peru going and picking that Nomad 3, getting the ult in for the match.
this is very different from anything we've seen in this match so far, and I'm not sure what to predict from this map. I believe this is one of the very few picks Chile actually dropped against Hong Kong, though.
Okay.
So that might be the reason why. I believe Tanuki got an insane accuracy on this map, but wasn't able to hold much of a combo.
That does sound exactly like a Nomad 3. No.
Somehow the people that can act normal trees just can't combo it sometimes.
Yeah. Comboing Nomad 3s with good accuracy, very, very rare.
Yeah, I'm more of just I get like almost FC with C rank hack. Usually in normal
Yeah.
trees.
As we hop into the match, we have Tanweki, Istia, Santiago, and a new player for the side of Chile, Amber. And then on the side of Peru, we have Renzo, Dalador, Hazard, and Shironai. As we hop into this Nomad 3.
So previous match, Chile got 1.6 million on this normal tree.
Okay.
Not actually a bad team score at all. And they actually did win the point against Hong Kong.
Okay.
The point they lost was DT1.
Oh, okay. We do find some early breaks from Renzo and Santiago. Looks like we also have one from Istia. And then Hazard also lacking on the combo. So we have Shiro Nai, Dalador, Amber, and Tanueki on those FCs. Tanueki, very good accuracy. Let's see if they can hold it. Dalador does find that break for the side of Peru. So right now, that score might just go over to the side with the two FCs plus the really good combos. And right as I say that, Tanueki, Santiago find the breaks. Amber finds the break.
The first goal. Shiro and Renzo both holding FCs and Ohas are holding a really nice combo. Renzo does break as soon as I say that though.
Istia finds that break. Right now, that score is going to start going to the side of Peru. But that's a full combo reset for the side of Peru, other than Renzo. But Renzo only has like 150 combo. So that's going to start shrinking that lead very, very quickly to the side of Chile, who has 2 300 combos. Santiago finding a break on the last note. And this will start to go and even out again. Renzo finding the break. That's the only real big combo on the side of Peru. Tanueki, Istia, and Amber coming back with really good combos. That score is ever so slightly like creeping over to the side of Chile. Tanueki finds the break. Shiro, Isida.
Hazard actually holding the only combo for Peru right now, but he does find a break. Santiago, the biggest combo in the lobby right now with about 300 combo. The score is gonna go over to Chile ever so slowly.
This is such a hype map right now because nobody can find any sort of combo. Isida, Tanueki finding the breaks.
I do want to mention that Isita has a 98% attack right now, which is kind of insane. For Tanueki at 97.5.
Shiranai also with a 97. Renzo with a 97. Oh, and that's the biggest combo down. I think with those breaks from Chile, and those ones right there, that means that this match, unless massive act drops happen, this point will go to Peru, winning their pick again. Very good match. Peru win their third pick. My goodness, some of these players. Renzo with a 97.2, Isida 97.79, Tanueki 97.68, Shiro Nai with a 96.97. Some of these just don't belong in a semifinal Nomad 3. You know, some of these
accuracies are insane. The combos were a little they weren't able to hold quite that much of a combo on either side, but they were getting insane accuracy on the whole time, so that does make up for it.
Oh yeah. And then Chile does pick their protect map, the Nomad 2, Twilight Force Valley of the Veil. This will be the first pick that has been a protect from either side. The only other map is Peru's Hidden 2 that is protected. But I think we're kind of expecting Chile to run away with this type of map. No. Tanueki, like Shiro was saying, right at the beginning of this map, has gotten like 99% axe on almost all the other Nomad 2s. Then we have Ulki, Amber, Santiago, some very good consistency tapping players in their own rights. But this isn't a this isn't a map that you would expect people to break on from aim. They're really only expecting to kind of win this through accuracy. So it'll
Yeah,
be very interesting.
This is a kind of map that if you can't play it, you're likely to break, but otherwise you're more likely to succeed than not. And I'm sure all of these players can play this map fairly comfortably. I think the main player to look out for on the side of Chile is gonna be Tanuki, and we'll just see if the other players get lower average than the Peruvian side.
And we got Maxwell saying that Peru needs to lose this because he lost 130,000 points on Canada. It is quite a deficit. But as we get into the map, only
As someone
lead
who voted for Ukraine, I can only be happy about that.
The only reason that Peru is winning right now is from AC. Amber has a 90%. But that should be going back up relatively soon. Unless they break. Amber finding that first break of the match. Tanueki, just like you said, 99.5% accuracy. Santiago and Amber finding more breaks. Peru, all FCs on the board. Yeah, they might not have a 99% AC, but a 98, 97, 98 being the lowest right now, that is perfectly acceptable for the side of Peru. Right now, you're kind of being a little scared if you're on the side of Chile.
Yeah, this strategy has worked for them on almost every single match so far. So it definitely makes sense why they picked it. Like, Tanuki Saki is just almost unmatchable for almost anyone in this tournament. But I mean, if you're up against 4 FCs with really good accuracies, even if Tanuki is just outscoring all of them, you cannot win off of one score exclusively.
And it's kind of shocking, you know. You just said Tanueki is unmatched in these Nomad 2s. And that also counts for his own team. We have 291% scores from Santiago and Amber, and we have a 95 on the side of Oki. I just don't think his team can keep up with his scores. Meanwhile, Peru working on 4 FCs right now. Well, 3 now. Right at the end, Miguel on finds that break.
Yep. Can we talk about this illegal accuracy from Tanuki though?
99.5. What do we expect from the man himself? But then we have people like Renzo, Daldor. It's just Hazard. Everybody pulled their weight like immensely in that to give Peru the first breakpoint of the match.
Yeah, I mean, Tanuki's not enough on his own. That's kind of the thing.
No, it will be an interesting pick to see how Peru goes along these other picks that they can get.
Yeah, as for Peru, I think they're just gonna go for more. They might go for the gimmick now. They do have Hidden 2 and Nomad 5 still open, both of them lower AR picks that can definitely be something they might want to go, especially Hidden 2 their Protect. They didn't pick it yet. To be fair, it's still relatively early into the match, so yeah, they do have that door open. They might want to go for something more tapping heavy, seeing this Rhythm Nomad 2 as well. Stuff like DT2, DT3. They have a lot of doors open. I feel like the only pick I could not see Peru doing right now is maybe DT1. But even then, that's just something we haven't seen yet, and the only time we saw it was Hard Rock 1, which Peru actually won.
And then Shiro does find that Hidden 2. They are picking their own Protect from the side of Peru. Let's see if they can increase this lead for the side of Peru, winning their protect.
Yep, we're just looking to consolidate that breakpoint from normal 2, going into their own protect, and we'll see if Chile manages to do what Peru just did and get a breakpoint on their opponent's protect.
If you're on the side of Chile, that's all you can hope at this point.
Yeah, you don't want to be down, you don't want your opponent to be on match point this late into the match.
So whose scores are we really expecting to do good on this from either side? I know you said Peru has some really good gimmick players like Miguelon, but who are we looking for on the side of Chile?
I think Ulki, Isita have been Tanuki have been their main roster, with a fourth player that hasn't been able to perform quite as well as they have. But
Okay.
mainly Tanuki, Isita. I'll check last week's because I don't think they played this against Hong Kong. I think they actually won it against Hong Kong.
As we get the good luck, have funs coming out from all the players, we hop into the hidden 2. This is Spit in My Face by Thanks So Much.
Yep. Last week we actually had Angelo coming in for Chile. I don't think we're seeing him today.
I don't think we've seen him
Mayhuam
either.
coming in for Chile is not surprising. Same for Miguelon. Chironai also, he was actually known as a hidden and DT player back before he was so such a well-rounded player, and Daldor is just a really nice field player, regardless of what the pick is.
Okay. As we hop into this hidden 2. Already the act from Chile is looking a lot better. Wait, hold on. Did Tanueki just get a 50 on the slide or on the spinner?
Yes.
That happens.
Oh no!
Now we know Tanuki does not want spin to win scenarios.
Yes.
This 4-way break, Shiron I breaking as well. Same for Isita. Daldor and Ulki, the only assist left.
This is almost oh, Tanueki finding breaks, Shironai, Isida. Daldor finds the break for the side of Peru. So the only FC left is Ulki.
Yeah, the Yak is still on the side of Peru, but very, very heavily though.
Yeah.
86% and 91% from Isita and Dumber. Meanwhile, Daldor, Meihuam, Miguelon, and Shironai all over the 95% mark.
Yeah, but Ulki has a 99.3 on this hidden 2.
Ulki actually performing really, really well on this map.
Only unfortunate because we have Amber with an 88% AC right now and then Isida with a 93. This lead for the side of Peru is only from accuracy. The lowest AC is a 96 on their side. If we do keep finding these breaks though, accuracy might not matter though. But you'd have to see Medihuan finding a break immediately. This would have to be the biggest carry performance in Ulki's life. And there goes that FC from the side of Ulki. So Peru does end up winning their own protect, which puts a lot of pressure on Chile. Score is now going to be 5-2 right now. Peru coming out in force today for this match. But let's just look at Ulki right there. 99.13, only one miss.
Insane performance from Ulki. Just unfortunately not gonna be able to top that team score from Peru. Just everyone getting a very consistent score, especially Medijuan with that almost FT. Chile now in a very tough position. They might want to go for the DT1. That's the only thing we haven't really seen in this matchup.
I'm trying
What
to
is-
think about that as well. Like, what do they pick?
Yeah, I feel like DT1 might be the safest pick. Maybe free mod 1 since they won normal 4. DT1 is kind of a gamble just because we have not seen any aim in this pool at all so far.
Yeah.
But then again, free mod 1 is our more the techier map out of the maps that are left, which might go in their favor considering what happened on normal 4.
Oh yeah. But like, the maps we have left, we have the Nomad 5, which is just gimmick Ryusei Aika. We have 0 Hiddens or Hard Rock picks. We have all the DT picks. And then we have Free Mod 1.
I believe we are hearing DT1 right now, and there we go. We're gonna get that DT1 pick from Chile. This is an interesting pick to say the least. The most similar thing we've seen on to this map so far has been that Hard Rock one, but DT1 or DT in general tends to be a lot more comfortable, especially for Chile.
We can only hope that the DT is good for Chile, because if we look at the pool right now, it's only DTs or gimmicks. It's the only options for them. So maybe if they get really good scores on this DT, they can go and start picking and getting their groove back.
Yep. I know for sure we have Shironai coming in for the side of Peru. Shironai has always been. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe not actually. But I would expect him to come in. Honestly, on this map, he's very consistent on DT. He's been one of the DT players in this rank range for a while. So yeah, we'll be surprised not to see him coming in. We have Renzo coming in though for the set of Peru.
Yeah, I am very interested to see how each team performs on this, because this is match point. So if Chile doesn't perform well, that is it for their tournament run in 6-digit World Cup. As we get the good luck, have fun starting to come out. Let's see if Chile can make the miracle run back. Let's see if Maxwell will lose more points.
I do wanna say that this was the only map Chile lost against Hong Kong.
Maybe they saw that. Maybe they saw that they lost this point and then said, you know what? Let's practice this pick a lot. Let's get better at this.
Yeah, they've been playing this map non-stop since their Hong Kong match.
Oh yeah, but Yasuda does find the first break. Oh, Hazard and Santiago and Renzo finding breaks all around the same time as well.
Yep. Also, Chile's team score on this map was not bad at all. It was 2.5 millions, which is actually kind of really high for this map.
That is really
granted,
good.
it is a consistency map, so average score does tend to be a little bit higher. But yeah, we cannot
break.
play out on this map.
And just like in every other point match for this match between Chile and Peru, Peru goes and gets an early lead, just from accuracy. Santiago has a B rank right now, 92%.
And even then, Tanuki matching the highest accuracy from the side of Peru and Miguelon.
Yeah, but Mikalon... Oh, I was going to say he was FCing. Now he's not. Now the only FCs on the board are from Daldor and Ulki. Both acts are about the same, but now Daldor finds a break. The score can keep going.
Forced a little bit. Tanuki holding a really nice combo with really high accuracy for the side of Chile. It's gonna help them a lot, especially with that FC from Ulki. Renzo and Ohazard have some... No, they do not have combos. Ohazard does still hold his combo, but Renzo breaks right after that break.
Yeah, but it's a 200k score. Ulki finds the break. I don't think there's enough time in this map.
Unless Ohazard breaks literally right now, there is not enough time for Chile to come back on this map.
I don't see that happening right now. I think that this is going to be GG for the side of Chile. And that spinner does determine it. And your winner for this semifinals in the losers bracket match is Peru, 6-2.
Yep, really well played from the side of Peru. And Chile, I did mention this at the beginning of the match, but they've been a very consistent team. Like, regardless of everything, they've been possibly the most consistent team in this tournament. They've gotten very similar scores in every single match. They got 2.5 millions last match, and I believe they just did that again.
Peru is showing off some incredible scores throughout this tournament. As we get the GG well plays and the thanks for refereeing. But if you guys do want to stick around right after this, we are going to be going into the finals map pool showcase. I will be doing some commentary for that, and we will be doing that pretty soon, I would say. Maybe like take a 5-minute break to get everything set up, 5-10 minutes. But as we look into the bracket right now, with Chile going, or with Peru, going and winning that point, or that match. The match will be China versus Peru for your losers finals match. And then tomorrow we will determine between the United Kingdom and Ukraine who goes and faces against Germany. And the UK versus Ukraine will be a very interesting match. Both teams are super strong this season, so I'm very excited to see this.
Yep, Peru versus China is gonna be one of the more interesting matchups we've had in this whole tournament, just because China has been such an underdog in this tournament. They, a lot of people, I'd say most people, were not aware of a single player in the side in China's team. The most active tournament players in their side were Spell and SSD.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
China
They've been
has
performing incredibly strongly though.
China's come out of nowhere in my eyes. I did not expect to see them anywhere near the top 5, top 7.
Yeah, I was expecting a decent performance from them, but I was not expecting them to perform this well. It has been a very surprising performance from them, and yeah, and Peru has been a roster that everyone is aware of its players, but for some reason has kept on being underestimated by a lot of people. I feel like, so yeah, they've managed to take seed 1 to tiebreaker, and they've been doing really well in losers bracket as well. So yeah, we'll see how that match goes. Honestly, that's gonna be one of the more interesting matchups we have in this tournament, in my opinion.
It will be very fun to watch those. But it's about time for us to hop off from the 6-digit semifinals stream. Then we will come back soon, probably like maybe 5 minutes, 2 minutes, to set up the map pool showcase.